Hi, Debbie here. Welcome, friend, to Empower Her After Divorce, where we walk with you as you rebuild and rediscover yourself after divorce. This week, we're talking about how the subconscious mind works using a short story. Then we'll talk about how we can start to reprogram our mind and see new possibilities. Once upon a time, there was a woman named Emma who recently had gone through a challenging divorce. She felt lost, uncertain about her future. One day, while walking through a scenic forest, she stumbled upon an old, wise owl named Oliver. Seeing her disheartened, Oliver asked, "What troubles you, dear child?" Emma sighed and replied, "Just been through a divorce and feel like my life is falling apart. I don't know where to begin again." Oliver nodded wisely. "The mind is a powerful thing, Emma. Let me share with you the secret of the subconscious mind." Oliver explained that the subconscious mind is like a vast hidden reservoir, storing experiences, beliefs, and emotions that shapes one's actions and reactions. To make positive change in her life, Emma needed to tap into this reservoir. "How do I do that, Oliver?" she asked curiously. "First," said Oliver, "practice mindfulness. Spend time each day in quiet reflection, meditating, and simply being aware of your thoughts, feelings without judgment. This will help you understand your subconscious." Inspired, Emma began to become aware of her thoughts daily under a big oak tree. She started noticing thoughts and beliefs stemming from her past marriage that's were holding her back. Next, continued Oliver, use positive affirmations. Repeating positive, empowering statements can reprogram those limiting beliefs. Tell yourself you are worthy, strong, capable of creating a beautiful new life. Emma wrote affirmations like, "I am strong, I deserve happiness," in a journal and repeated them each day. Lastly, Oliver shared, visualize your desired future. Imagine in vivid detail the new life you want to create. Your subconscious mind responds powerfully to imagery. Emma closed her eyes and envisioned her happy, surrounded by loving, caring people, pursuing passions she had always set aside. Over time, the practice and with practice and patience, Emma noticed incredible changes. She felt more confident, took steps towards her dreams, and found joy she had never thought possible. One day, Emma returned to the forest to thank Oliver, but the wise old owl was nowhere to be seen. She smiled and realized that the true magic lay within her, guided by the power of her subconscious mind. Now that we have an illustration to show the power of the subconscious mind, let's go a little deeper. The subconscious mind can be thought of as a vast and powerful part of our mind operating below the conscious awareness. It's where our automatic behaviors, habits, feelings, and emotions reside. While the conscious mind handles our thoughts and actions we are aware of, and the subconscious mind quietly influences many aspects of our behavior and decision making without us even realizing it. Let me explain it this way. Mind is like an iceberg. It has two layers, one above the water and one below the water. The conscious mind is the visible tip of the iceberg above the water. It represents our thoughts, our perceptions, and awareness that we can actively control and think about. The subconscious mind is the much larger part of the iceberg, below the water surface. It stores our experiences, beliefs, emotions, habits, memories. Even though we're not actively aware of it, it greatly influences our actions and reactions. By understanding and working with our subconscious mind, We can reprogram the negative habits, develop positive attitudes, and ultimately achieve our goals more effectively. I know for me, I was able to identify my underlying programming around my marriage ending. Programming like, I'm a bad person for ending my marriage. I will never find love again. I can't move forward with my life when they are still hurting. I should have tried harder. I should have known better. When I was able to see that these beliefs were hurting me and holding me back from the life I wanted, my whole world shifted. I was finally able to feel happiness and joy and create a life I love. That is why I started the work that I do as a coach, helping others see the hidden power of their subconscious mind so they can tap into their own power and create a life they love. Let's look at some beautiful examples of how the power of our mind brain works. In the book Live Wired by David Eagleman, a neuroscientist explains how our brain adapts and changes to help us survive. He explained a few ways they adapt. Sensory substitution. People who lose one sense often experience enhanced abilities in other senses. For instance, a blind individual may develop heightened auditory as their brains reallocate processing power to intact senses. Plasticity in stroke recovery. Neuroplasticity meaning flexibility in our brains. Eagleman discusses how stroke survivors can regain lost functions through specific therapies and practices. The brain can reroute functions around damaged areas, allowing the patient to recover abilities like movement and speech, learning, and memory. The brain's adaptability is evident in learning new skills. For example, learning to play an instrument or speaking a new language leads to structural and functional changes in the brain, such as increasing gray matter in relevant areas. The reason I'm sharing this is to help you see our brain is powerful enough to help us get and live the life we want. We just have to believe it is possible for us and give our brains what it needs to do the work. Now, let's look at an exercise you can use to start to help your brain see things in new ways. Use this disproving exercise. Imagine yourself as a detective or a lawyer. Investigate and cross-examine your sneaky thoughts that are lurking in the background, proving them wrong one by one. By tackling this pesky thoughts, you can let go of old, painful beliefs. This will open your mind to create new, awesome thoughts that inspire powerful and positive ideas. Let's look at how we can start to make some positive shifts with the examples of my old thoughts to help our subconscious mind see what is possible. Let's look at each thought and disprove it. Examples. I'm a bad person for ending my marriage. Let's disprove that. I had to show myself examples of how I was a good person. I love and care for my kid. I'm a kind person. I work hard and show understanding to others. I will never find love again. Examples of disproving it. I have found love before and I will find love again. I can learn to love myself, and that is finding love. I already have lots of love in my life. I just need to be more aware of it. I can't move on with my life when they are still hurting. Examples. Moving on doesn't have to be about other people. I don't have control over how others feel, only how I feel. Moving on is my right. Life is too short to stay stuck. I should have tried harder. Examples. I did the best I could with the information I had at the time. Trying hard doesn't always fix things. Both people need to be working on the problem. No matter how hard I try, I can't make someone else change. I should have known better. I can only know what I know. I can learn new things. I did the best I could at the time with the information I had. This exercise helps my subconscious mind see that the thought was not true, allowing my mind to let go. Each time you disprove a painful thought, you are releasing that neural pathway and helping your brain start to create new, powerful neural pathways. Our brain is a powerful thing, and the more we help it to see new possibilities, the more it will start to look at more positive and exciting possibilities. We get to decide what we feel and what our life can be. When we feed our brain more positive information, it is like fueling the empowered brain to change. I hope this information has been helpful. If you enjoyed this video and found it valuable, subscribe and like so many other people can be helped by this powerful information. I want to thank you for sharing your precious time with me and hope that you'll come back next week and learn more. Remember, you are more powerful than you know. Coach Debbie Forth Wigley. Bye for now.